Alright. Fine. I know what I have said, although no one who's gonna watch this review have seen that thing. But I give up. I will review this series, even though it's not my series. I can no longer deny that Tokyo Ghoul Re is worthy of being talking about, especially since last week's chapters. Everything was uphyped so much that, and every people began to see different things, that now I need to say my own points in this and protest my own thing, because I'm not gonna be that unlike, but I'm gonna try to talk a little bit different. People are always talking about how Tokyo Ghoul Re is one of the best mangas today, and of course they are not maybe wrong, but I am gonna say something different in my reviews, mostly criticizing Hayase Sakaki's character right now. It's brilliant, but I hate it. So if you are someone who's gonna criticize me for going too much hate on Tokyo Ghoul Re, I'm only warning you right now. Tokyo Ghoul Re is not my kind of manga, because it's so full of despair, but it's still awesome. I will never deny that. So, if you're still watching this, how do you say we went into the chapter to do it? Well, either way, Hayase have begun to, or Kaneki, whatever he will be rightly called, has got in the manager and is threatening him in a very bad cop way. The dark side of Hayase has, or Kaneki, what are you gonna, okay, let's say Kaneki, have really become bad. Shironeki has nothing on this guy. This is the true Kaneki. Cold, heartless, and completely merciless. And I'm saying heartless because, you know, what I'm gonna first complain about. A lot of people defended Kaneki, saying something like, oh no, he's just hiding a bit of an emotional thing. The thing is, with the truth of his past all even being more tragic than we thought, a lot of you gotta realize one thing. When someone has that much abuse, it's not uncommon for them to be completely lacking empathy and completely cruel. And that is precisely what Kaneki has become now. Because he revealed his true memories, he's no longer caring about the world. Not that he really did in the first time, but he tried to see the happy face. And I dislike that because, well, in a way, what Kaneki for me was, a tragic character, but you had much sympathy for him. Now he's a tragic character, but I'm losing my sympathy for him because he's getting so heartless. Because he's playing the bad cop against this place by throwing away the table, and the director or the editor, the guy who publishes Edo's work, practically just soiled his pants. It's clear, though, that Kaneki has no intentions anymore to forgive Eto, and a lot of people have actually begun to ask, why is he waiting now attacking Eto? Did he try to find evidence, or has it changed again? That's another reason why I dislike Kaneki's character. If he really hated Eto so much and not letting her get away, why did he wait? Could it be that he was gathering evidence? Yeah, maybe he was gathering evidence. But he's been partnered up with, what's his name, Furata, the guy that everybody obviously think is the clown. All the evidence points towards that he at least is a ghoul, and he's very cruel. If I just could hear his Japanese pronouns, I would know he would be that clown. But yeah, I guess it's obvious. But apparently, many people wondered, has Kaneki joined with the Peros, the clowns? But apparently, judging from this conversation, it appears he hasn't. Because he's saying that he joined with Furata because, Kijima told so many exceptional things about him. And Furata reveals, his false, polite way to talk. So yeah, maybe Kaneki hasn't joined the clowns yet. In a way, he would be perfect to join in the clowns. The clowns believe in the prophecy "Who's laughing now?" Given to the fact how cruel Kanekis' life had been, I always suspected him to get that kind of personality. Who's laughing now? Just like Sen Tatsuki did. What's that his name? Well, either way, we're then gathered into the organization where we see a lot of familiar faces. We haven't seen them in a while. We see Itsuki Marada, who's a guy, of course, I don't really know. Kikyu Aura, apparently the most famous female special agent. The prisoner warden Shinme Haisaki, who we haven't, seen much of. The guy who's the famous dandy guy who fought against the devil ape, Morgan Tanamaru, who's still being his overly friendly. Kuri Uri, who of course lost the girl he most likely dated, and Kosuke Huji, who is the owl Tatsuki's former partner. Yorusu Tsuya, the crazy black guy, and of course Sasaki Kaneki, along with Matsuri Washu and the board director. It is mentioned again that the points for him becoming Boru's chief is increasing. Once again, confirming for me. I mean, this may be a fictional universe, but it's so perfect on how much they are telling the truth about the world. Humanity is idiots. They always vote for the idiots. That's the undisputable truth in this world. And yes, before you start blasting me and saying, okay, that president wasn't an idiot, hear me out. In my country, we have a very big political problem right now. And the party everybody do not want to win. They're definitely gonna win in this election. That's basically confirmed. Because people always vote for the wrong people. And Matsuri Washu is a guy who gets things done, but he is completely a complete sociopath. Doesn't really care about anything other than himself. And here's a funny thing. Apparently he's called the eldest son of Yoshitoku Washu. Does that mean that Yoshitoki has more than one son? If so, where are they? Did anyone want to be gathered with the Washu family? Well, it's also confirmed that Matsuri basically is the second most cruel person after his grandfather. So Kaneki begins to explain what they're gonna do. The final battle against Aogiri tree are very near. They're gonna take down the one-eyed king and striking up the household. Are we finally gonna be confirmed if Eto is the one-eyed king? All evidence points towards she being the one-eyed king. But I still wait for the confirmation. Will this arc finally confirm if she is the one-eyed king? And before you start criticizing me, all the evidence are clear. I'm still lacking in the evidence here. But then again, she is the strongest candidate, so she's obviously maybe the one-eyed king. So I hope this arc will finally confirm it. And no longer, maybe the one-eyed king was just an image they created in order to throw people off. Yeah, basically. On a side note, they are talking about how they're gonna question the editor and Furata playing the good cop, while I very much guess he's gonna beat the living shit out of him later. Apparently, Kaneki reveals that they have an abandoned island called Ru Island, a prison or something of sort, is where Aogiri tree hiding, and where all the more powerful ghouls are. Tatara, the double S, Eto, who's only ranked S, although we all know she's a triple S, or S+. Shiru Kurare, the one minus I, the one who had a flesh mask. Shusei, an AA+, apparently a former rival... No, wait. Well, I know someone who's joined with Naki. Hakatori plus a stepsister of the Bin brothers. Hogoro, who was one who fought with Shosei. Naki, the weird guy. Torso, I wanted to say pedophile, but we all know what I mean. The Free Blades Misa, who apparently had an S, who apparently had a rivalry. The Owl Sentatsuki, plus S, and Rabbit, Hayato. So yeah, and then Matsuri begins to. Is he basking in the glory of their Roswell operation where they defeated Noro, the more powerful one? It's obvious Koreuru is definitely opposing Washu now, because the way he's talking about it is a way of throwing him in the face, saying, "Oh, you lost your girlfriend," or whatever. Yippee-ki-yay. But in a way... But here's a funny thing. For the first time, father and son are actually arguing on channel. There was an Omake who apparently that the father tried to be an exciting father to his son, but given the fact that Matsuri is a sociopath, he never really was intrigued about it. And since I don't understand evolved conversations, here is basically saying something like that the Tsukushima companies have been dissolved and been replaced with humans, and that the operation had only merits, not success. Of course, Matsuri protests, saying that it was all important, although one should note he didn't do a single thing. But finally, someone talks back to that bastard by saying, "I wonder if it's your place to selfishly and arbitrarily determine the worth of operations yourself, special class." And so, finally, we see where that weird one-eyed patch character, my least favorite character of the squad, is. We're meeting the Shu Hashikawa guy, the one with who's losing flesh on his teeth. Apparently, they're following. Are they close to the island? Yeah. A girl called Ayumi, and Mutsuki has joined that squad for some reason. I guess by utilizing his or her nose. But of course, Torso, standing guard, smells that person. Oh, what awaits now? We can all guess. So yeah, this is a long review of me ranting about everything wrong with the characters brilliantly. I mean, they're brilliant, yet so wrong on almost any level. I so wish this arc will be an arc where Matsuri finally dies. I mean, I know Tokyo Ghoul is a despair manga, and in the despair manga the bad guys never feel retribution. But I so wish that guy could feel retribution. A humiliating death. A death where he loses everything he cares for, and the only thing he cares for is his life and his career. Nothing else. He doesn't care about life. But now we're introduced to many old investigators. So this is gonna be an arc where, if they really are gonna attack the Aogiri tree, one can almost guess what this all-out battle is gonna be. But finally we're gonna see on screen, I think, that Eto is the one-eyed king. But first now, it's Mitsuki gonna die now with Torso being so obsessed with him or her. Perhaps. Although I technically want that Torso guy to die too, he disgusts me. But that's mostly because of his obsession with the Mitsuki. I wonder actually why she is obsessed with that person. And will Uryu's, what's that his name, reasons be confirmed? Is he really working for Matsuri to downgrade the others and upgrade him? Or is he gonna frame him? Either way, I think I will try to do my Tokyo Ghoul reviews if I feel this chapter is worthy of ranting about. But if anybody has watched my rant, I certainly hope we can argue with each other on the chat, on the comments, because, well, I'm a guy you're gonna have a lot of annoying comments with regarding this. So if you're still watching, give me your thoughts if you have any.